Reinvention is all about intentional decisions. Most people say that they want a different life, but in reality, research from the University of Scranton found that only about 8% of people actually achieve the changes that they say they want to make. Now, it's not because they are not capable, it's because they try to add new habits without releasing the old ones. So today I want to walk through a framework I teach called release. I want you to release. Okay, if you want to reinvent yourself, we're going to release. Because before you build the next version of your life, there are going to be some things that you have to let go of first. So this framework is very simple and memorable. It's spelled release, RELEASE. Got it? Good. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to today's training, Reinvent Yourself, 6 things you must release to become the next version of yourself. Now, before we get started, if you want a PDF copy of this training, please join the No Excuse Today community for free. And if you are a fan of group coaching and you are looking for a personal development coach, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to the No Excuse Today community. Links will be in the description of this video. Now, each letter represents something that you may need to give up in order to reinvent yourself. And at the end, I'll give you a simple exercise that you can do today to start that process. R, release the story that limits you. Everybody has a story. Maybe you grew up in chaos. Maybe you've experienced betrayal. Maybe you went through a divorce. Raise your hands if you went through a divorce. Maybe you lost a job. Raise your hand if you lost a job. Your story explains you, but it should not imprison you. Psychologists call this narrative identity. Studies from Northwestern University show that people who reinterpret their life story in a growth-oriented way experience higher resilience and greater life satisfaction, and that is what we all want. Now, the key question is this: are you using your story as a reason or as raw material? E, exit environments that reward mediocrity. Now, okay, I want you to listen to this. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your intentions do. In fact, behavioral research shows that up to 40 to 50% of our daily actions are habits triggered by our environments. Now, think about that. Just really think about that. Half of what you do every day isn't even a conscious decision. It's influenced by the people around you, the conversations that you hear, and the standards that exist in your current environment. So ask yourself this question: are you sitting in rooms that challenge you or rooms that make stagnation normal? Reinvention often starts with changing who and what surrounds you. L, let go of the need to be like. Many people stay stuck because they are managing other people's opinions. But research from Columbia Business School shows that people who make decisions based on internal values rather than social approval experience higher long-term success and fulfillment. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Growth will make some people uncomfortable around you. And you know why? It's because when you start to change your standards, it's going to highlight the fact that their standards have not changed. So reinvention for you, my friend, is going to require some courage. The courage to say, I don't care if you like me or not. I like me, and that's good enough. E, eliminate the phrase I can't. Language shapes beliefs, and beliefs shape behavior. Studies in cognitive behavioral psychology show that replacing limited language with solution-oriented thinking significantly increases your problem-solving ability. I can't will shut your brain down. But when you ask, how can I? Your brain starts searching for solutions. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I can't, I want you to pause and replace it with, what would it take? That single shift can change how you approach challenges. A, abandon unforgiveness. Holding on to resentment might feel justified, but research shows that chronic anger and unforgiveness are linked to higher stress levels, increased blood pressure, and greater risk of heart disease. Forgiveness is not about pretending something did not happen to you. It is about refusing to carry the emotional weight forever. You are releasing unforgiveness, not because somebody deserves it, because it is unhealthy for you. S, Stop being stingy with your time. Time is one of the most powerful investments that you have, but many people protect their time so tightly that they never actually use it to grow. They avoid new opportunities, they avoid new conversations, they avoid learning environments. But there is research out there that found out that people who actively invest time in learning communities and personal development are significantly far more likely to achieve their long-term goals. Growth is going to require you to make some intentional investments. E, execute consistently. Finally, the last step is execution, because insight without action is just entertainment, my friend. According to behavioral research, consistent small actions are far more effective than occasional bursts of motivation. Reinvention is rarely dramatic. It's built through daily repetition. Small changes, little things that you could do repeated consistently. That is how transformation actually happens. So let's make this practical. I want you to grab a notebook or open the Notes app on your phone, and I want you to write this question down. What do I need to release to become the next version of myself? Then write down one thing from each part of the framework release. Is it one story you need to rewrite? Is it one environment you need to change? Is it one opinion you need to stop managing? Is it one I can't you need to eliminate? Is it one resentment you need to release? Is it one way you will invest your time differently? Is it one action you will start executing daily? Do not overthink this. What you need to do is just write truthfully, because awareness is the first step to change. Now, I want you to engage with this video in the comments. Write one word from the release framework that stood out to you the most. Was it the environment? Was it unforgiveness? Was it execution? I want you to drop that word in the comments. Your response might help someone else watching realize that they are not the only one trying to grow. I want you to remember this: reinvention does not mean adding more. It begins with releasing what no longer belongs in the life that you are trying to build. No excuse today.